one.
Okay, people, standing by, rolling tape. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
Well, gee, how can you let me down like that? I mean, I've got my plane ticket and everything. What do you mean you found another girl? But you couldn't have. You said I was perfect for the part. Oh, gee, Mr. Wardoff. It's just that I'm disappointed, that's all. Oh, well. Well, I hope I get a chance to work with you someday. Goodbye. Bo, you were eavesdropping. That isn't very polite.
Well, it's almost impossible for a guy not to listen in when the girl he cares so much about might be getting the most important phone call of her young life. Bambi, I know y'all said no before, but I thought I'd ask you to marry me just one more time.
But how can I marry you one more time if I never married you before?
No, I thought I'd ask you one more time if you'd marry me.
Folks in love ought to eat breakfast.
Well, that's real nice, Suzy, but maybe right after we have this private conversation.
Cut. Brewster, you called Sheila Suzy.
Well, I'm not supposed to call her anything. She's not even in this scene.
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
It's okay. We can back it up to where Sheila shoves the menu in your face.
And I say what?
Just say, no thanks, Suzy. Love is all the food a feller needs.
No thanks, Suzy.
No thanks, Sheila. Please.
Right. No thanks, Sheila. Love is all the food this here feller needs. Oh, a ghastly.
We ready out there? Tape rolling. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Thank you. No thanks, Sheila. Love is the only food this here feller needs.
Again, please, you jumped the cue. We weren't ready.
I'm sorry.
Again, in 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
No thanks, Sheila. Love is the only food this here feller needs.
Okay, Bo.
Oh, well, gee, Bo, I just don't know what to say.
Oh, just say yes, please, Bambi. I promise I'll never make you sorry.
But, Bo, what about my career?
Oh, you can still do that.
Bambi, remember, you have needs. I mean, don't give in. Don't compromise yourself for one brief, momentary romantic lapse.
Miss Sheila, I don't mean to be rude, but this here is a private conversation between Bambi and I.
But don't you think she needs some counseling?
I think she should listen to her heart.
I think she should listen to reason. I mean, we're talking about the rest of her life. She has needs, you have needs, I have needs.
Well, she could still have her career. I already told her that.
Oh, Bo, just promise me one thing.
What's that?
That if we have babies, we'll name one of the boys after my father.
Oh, well, if you have babies, that means you're not practicing safe sex.
What?
Well, yes, Mr. B. I mean, I think it's important that the youth of America know that it's important to practice safe sex, and they look up to us as the adults of America to set a good example.
Right.
As you were saying?
No, I believe you were saying.
Oh, Brewster, you're out of character.
I simply cannot film this scene one more time.
Madam Director, we're getting a little cranky out here. We've been trying to film this scene for the better part of an hour now.
Okay, take 5 or so.
Want me to rub your feet for you?
Thanks for the offer, but not right now.
Anytime, any place.
What's that smell? I don't smell you.
You miss it?
No, I mean, I like it.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Well, you keep saying that, but you must have some idea. You've always appeared to be much more of a professional actress than that.
I have?
Yes, that's something that's always impressed me about you.
Oh, Brewster, I'm sorry. I promise it'll never happen again. I'll gain your respect. I promise.
Oh, no, there. Settle down. There's no need to get flustered.
Look, it's just that I'm sorry, but I get flustered when I'm around you.
What, Suzy? I don't exactly...
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, You didn't seem to be flustered last week when we went out for drinks after the show.
Well, I was. I just seemed calm because I'm an actress.
Suzy, does this mean that...
I don't know. What does it mean?
What does it mean to you?
Well, it's important to me, whatever it means to you.
Well, Suzy, I haven't been close to anyone since my dog Barker died when I was 10 in a boating accident.
My mom died when I was born. I know it was my fault, even though everybody tells me that it wasn't, but I've been really scared to get close to people ever since then. And the only men I've ever been close to are my 5 brothers, Joe, Jake, John, and Jimmy.
And that's only 4.
Oh, and Joshua, and my dad.
Oh, that's 6 men.
Oh, but that's all.
What? We got big trouble brewing.
What?
Suzy and Brewster are becoming an item.
What?
Right there, on the set. They're becoming an item. Right now. Look at them. Love and bloom.
You're right. We're in big trouble. Whenever an actor starts thinking more about someone else than themselves, look out.
Yeah, but we gotta throw some cold water on this. Otherwise, we're gonna be in shit ton
Don't
more
worry
trouble.
about it. Let's leave bad enough alone.
We're ready to roll.
Okay. Give them their places.
Okay, places, everybody.
Don't forget, I told you so.
Places, please.
Oh, I forgot my line. Strange, I've never done that in my entire career as an actor.
You're over here, Bo.
Oh, yeah. You won't be far, will you?
I'll be right here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it.
That seems easy enough. What's your father's name, anyway?
Thor.
Oh, well, it ought to be easy to spell. Nice and phonetic. Well, I reckon that's about enough of that.
What's going on, you two? Am I missing anything over here?
Bambi and I are going to get hitched.
Oh, congratulations. I'm sure you two will be very happy.
I don't think they'll be too happy.
Oh, well, I think there are certain parts of her personality he'll appreciate immensely.
What are you talking about?
Well, what do you say we get hitched right here in the diner, Bambi?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Hey, listen. If you want to have a wedding in the diner, I'll even cater the reception.
Yeah, and I'll even hire a cook so Mr. B can have a great time.
Gee, thanks, Sheila.
Well, who are we going to get to hitch us up?
Greetings and good day to all of you.
Hi, Ginger.
May God be with you.
Hey, guess what, Ginger? Me and Bambi's getting hitched.
Oh, well, best wishes and may good fortune always be with you. Now be sure to sleep with the pyramid under your bed on your wedding night. It will bring you much joy.
How's that?
Well, it will give you sexual prowess. It will give you stamina and endurance.
Oh, where'd you hear that?
Oh, but it is common knowledge.
Funny, my mama never told me nothing about that.
Well, perhaps she was embarrassed by the frank nature of the pyramid.
Well, since you know all about God and spirituality and all, maybe you know somebody could hitch us up.
Intimately. I am an ordained minister in the Church of Spiritual Well-Being.
Well, ain't that just swell? We can get hitched right here in the diner with you marrying us. Boy, things just couldn't get much better than that.
Hello, I'm Federico Pena, and as you can see, I'm busy signing papers. You're probably wondering what kind of papers these are that I'm signing. You really don't know what these papers are for, do you? Well, of course not. That's why I'm the mayor and you're not. Let me tell you about these papers on my desk. Each stack of papers here represents the hard work and determination of a community producer for Mile High Cablevision. Each producer has spent hours researching funding for their programming and has petitioned the city of Denver for funds for the programming that you see on your public access channels. Now, personally, if I had the time, I would watch this programming, but since I'm so busy, I've hired a staff person to watch it for me. Now, this person, whose judgment I trust, has said to me, "Freddie, you should see this stuff. It is unbelievable." Unbelievable. That's what he said. And when this person says something is unbelievable, I believe him. So at his encouragement, I'm signing these requests for grant funding, and I say bring on more, because if it is unbelievable, it deserves to be seen. That's the backbone of my administration. Thank you for spending a minute of your time with me. I enjoy spending time with my constituents. It's just that I'm so busy. Really. This is my second term as mayor, you know. I was re-elected. Really.
Okay, finally, that one's in the can. We're done with that one, folks. Next setup, please.
Hey, Joyce, glad to see you got your regular character back.
Of course she's back. I willed it to be so. For a beginner. Wait till next month when I really get good.
Hey, Joyce!
Hey, Razz, you know anything about spontaneous combustion?
What? No. Say, did Brewster fill you in on the situation with Joan?
Yeah, he said she was up to something.
Yeah, we're gonna feed her all sorts of weird stories about ourselves to, make her throw the curve on her study.
Does the set smell funny to you? Maybe they're using paint instead of whiteout.
So, Joyce, what do you think? You gonna give it a try and, join in?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that is pretty sneaky. Her studying us on the sly like we were gerbils or something.
Well, I used to think Jody was kind of snooty, but maybe, I think I was wrong. I mean, she's not genuinely snooty. She just sort of came to it late in life.
How are we doing out there? Ready for the next setup?
I got to change for the wedding scene.
Yeah. Hi, Rick.
Hi, Razz. Hey, you smell something funny?
No, it smells the same as always to me.
Oh, it must be my imagination.
Yeah. Say, did you know Joni's not really an actress?
What?
Yeah. We're gonna give her a real hard time about it.
We are?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty funny.
What do you mean, funny?
Like crazy.
Oh, great. That's just great.
Well, we can, make her really squirm.
I don't think that's a good thing on the scene, okay?
You don't
think?
Rick.
I'm gonna talk
Can
to
we
you.
go over the scene one more time?
See you later. Here.
Listen,
I'm
we
not sure
got
I
trouble
understand
brewing,
these
okay?
stage
We got
directions
real trouble
Yeah, I
brewing.
know, you told me. Brewster, Suzy, you told me.
No, it's not Brewster Suzy, it's Joan.
What about Joan?
Did you know she's not an actress?
Well, she's not an actress. What have we been doing with her for the past 2 months?
I don't know.
Look, Rick, get your facts straight, then bother me with the stuff, okay? Now, come on. I need to go over this with
There's
you.
going to be real serious trouble. Come on.
Hi, is he in? No. All right, can you leave him a message, please? Yeah, it has to do with one of my subjects in the test group. Yeah, I think it might have to do with Klein's theory of envy. Yeah, that's Klein. K-L-E-I-N. Thank you.
Hello, Joan. How nice to see you alone.
It is. What?
Well, we never had a chance to chat. Just you and I.
No, I guess we haven't.
Well, I'm so glad to have this moment to tell you about my feelings.
Your feelings? Feelings about what?
Oh, about my life in the theater. You know, that is my life, acting. I was raised an only child on a military installation. I never had a chance to make friends. Not real friends. And I find acting is a way for me to express my emotional needs without risk.
Risk? Well, what kind of risk?
Oh, exposure, of course.
Exposure.
We all fear being exposed for what we really are. I sense you understand.
Understand what?
About me, us, you and I.
No, I'm afraid I don't understand.
There's no reason to be afraid. Fear will only build walls, and we have enough obstacles to overcome right now.
Nice. I'm flattered, but
I'm so glad.
I can't. I've never.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What a waste. Oh well. Can't blame a girl for trying.
No, I don't. I can't. I mean, really.
But tell me, did you ever suspect? I mean that I was attracted to you.
No, I didn't even know you were...
That I was what?
Interested.
Gee, that strikes me as funny. I mean, I always thought of you as an excellent judge of human nature. I always thought you would be happy as a sociologist or a cultural...
Psychology.
What?
Psychology. It's my interest outside of acting, which, of course, is my life.
Of course.
John, have you seen my nylons? I can't find them anywhere.
What?
My nylons? Well, you can't miss them. They're black with little diamonds up the back.
You don't mean nylons, do you?
Well, that's what I said, and that's what I meant.
You mean pantyhose?
Oh, no, of course not. I go with garters. So much more stylish, don't you think?
I don't know.
You know, I hate pantyhose. They're so mass-produced, dime a dozen. Well, I tell you, if you do see them, will you let me know? I have a friend who wants to buy them Saturday night.
Oh, this is incredible.
I'm right here, sugar. You don't have to write me a note.
Razz! Hi, I was just...
Writing me a note?
Yes.
Say, you want to go out tonight after the show for some cannelloni?
No, I'm afraid I can't tonight.
Oh, but I wanted to show you my collection of 16th century artifacts.
Artifacts, yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of artifacts?
Oh, torture devices mostly. Yeah. But they're all in working order. Yeah, I make sure of that before I plunk down my hard-earned greenbacks. You know what I mean? Why invest in something that doesn't work, you know?
Well, what does it matter if you're just collecting them?
Well, you know, that collecting bunk is just sort of a cover, you know what I mean? For the real reason. I mean, I knew you're a woman of the world. I mean, that's why I asked you to take a look at them. You know, I didn't think you'd want to do that unless you'd appreciate them, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See you later.
I don't believe this. I don't... Oh, Suzy, we have got to talk.
About what?
It's about Brewster.
It's not fair. You didn't even like him till you found out that I liked him.
What are you talking about?
I don't care. I'm not going to share him. I'll fight for him if I have to.
Suzy!
Places, folks. Time is money. Are we ready to go here? Ready, Suzy? Ready, Joan?
Well, right, yeah. Just a minute.
Excuse me, I'm dressing the set.
So am I.
Nice outfit. Where'd you get ordained? Kmart's?
Hey, I didn't bring this costume.
Costume? You're not a member of the audience?
Are you usually this rude to an audience member?
Hey, that doesn't matter, you know. Like, just answer my question. What are you doing here?
I'm the priest in the next scene.
The priest? What priest?
Isn't there going to be a wedding? I'm here for that.
Wait a minute. Hey, this guy here says that he's supposed to be in this next scene.
Oh, no. It's my fault. We originally had another actor cast, and when we rewrote the scene, I forgot to cancel the casting call. Are you Tom McMillan?
Yeah, yes, I am.
Tom, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, wow.
Hey, tough luck. Better luck next time, Tom.
Yeah, luck. You know, Showtime is a lot like politics. Governor Romer's kind of had a problem not too long ago, kind of like I have here. You get into a situation and things change on you. Governor Romer was on his way to give a speech to the at the Denver Sheraton Airport Hotel, and he mistakenly drove to the Denver Tech Center Sheraton Hotel. The governor claimed that he became so engrossed with Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA tape that he had playing in his car that this caused him to drive to the wrong hotel. Now, this can happen to anybody. I think the governor had his music turned up so loud he couldn't hear himself think. I think this is true because I saw the governor on I-70 driving towards the airport. His music was blasting. Two 19-year-old guys in a four-wheel drive pickup with those really big tires and even bigger speakers were driving alongside him. And they were hollering at the governor and said, "Hey, turn down that music. We can't hear our Bon Jovi, dude." want to know is how the governor can get that much sound out of those headphones he's wearing. Now, I like Bruce Springsteen's Born in the USA myself, and I put the tape in my car the other day on the way to work. It was about 7:30 in the morning. And before I knew it, I was 30 miles on the wrong side of town, 4 hours late for work. When I got there, my manager was standing at the door, and he was mad. He looked at me and he said, "Tom, who's the boss?" I said, "Bruce Springsteen is." "No, I'm sorry, you're the boss. This won't ever happen again." But the governor's been traveling around the world lately. He's been going to West Germany, Taiwan, Japan, all over the world. Now the governor thinks he's part of some sort of a concert tour or something. I mean, this guy has got more frequent flyer coupons than the Flying Nun. But the governor has spent $170,000 on these tours around the world. And I just hope he used his Always Buy Colorado credit card, which was, in fact, manufactured in New Jersey, which is where Bruce Springsteen lives. But I think the governor's carrying his Bruce Springsteen adoration just a little bit too far. But the governor has recently changed his tune. He's canceled an upcoming trip to Switzerland, and I think that's a good idea. Because if he didn't, he simply wouldn't fulfill his residency requirements to vote for himself. Mayor Pena, if you don't know it, just returned from a trip to Israel, and I know why he went. I saw Mayor Pena on the highway, driving towards the airport on I-70. His music was blasting also. He was playing the soundtrack from Cheech's new movie, Born in East L.A.
Talent in place. Where's my floor director?
Alrighty, can we clear the set, please? Talent only. Hey, talent only, buddy. This means you gotta go.
Okay, everybody, let's go. Matrimony time. 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
To all who have gathered here, welcome. We have come to observe one of the most unique and most misunderstood event that can come between a man and a woman. Some call it holy matrimony. We prefer to think of it as the merging of spiritual forces. For it is the spirit, after all, that endures long after the body has turned to mushrooms.
Oh, couldn't we just call this a wedding instead?
You're not supposed to say anything at a wedding until they say, "Do you?" Then you say, "I do."
Oh, I can't wait for that part.
We haven't gotten there yet.
Matrimony is a most blessed event, and should be attended by only those who are sincere, and whose auras reflect peace and serenity. As the officiator of this happy event, I will now check the auras of all those present.
I reckon my aura's just dandy, thank you.
I'll check it out for you.
I am the only official aura checker around here, thank you.
Oh, take it from me. My aura's just fine.
I can see Beau's aura from here, and it looks just fine to me.
Very well. Now for the bows.
This part always makes me cry.
Oh, me too.
Me too. Say, that sure is a mighty fine pair of black stockings you're wearing, you bitch.
Hey, you If you don't like it, you can just rip them off me.
Well, who said you could wear those?
What's going on?
Suzy, we have got to talk.
We'll talk about this later.
Can we please get back to the episode here? Are we under control here? Good. Let's take it from Beau's line. Me too. Got it. Me too. Okay, everybody. Tape is rolling. Let's go.
Me too.
Well, Mr. B, I bet you never thought you'd be presiding over a wedding in your own restaurant. I mean, it's kind of like a captain in a ship.
Yeah, hopefully without the rats.
With this here ring, I thee wed.
Oh,
And now you, Bambi.
oh, well, I don't have a ring for Beau, but I want to say my own vows. No matter matter what adversity life brings, I will always be waiting with your slippers.
Is that all you have to say? Is there any confessions you would like to make at this time?
Confessions?
Yes. Anything you'd like to tell your new husband and friends before I make the pronouncement?
Gee.
Anything you haven't told us? Anything we should know about you?
That's not very customary, is it?
Customary? My, what a big word from such a small mind, Bambi.
Can we get back on book, please?
Listen, this is such a fine day. Why do we have to ruin it with such an outmoded and uncustomary custom?
Oh, I'd be interested in hearing anything Mademoiselle Bamsey has to discuss. Any dirty laundry that you'd like to share with us would certainly help get the wedding off to a clean start, don't you think?
You don't really want to hear this now, Bo, do you?
Actually, I think we should discuss it.
Back up. Brewster, your dialect.
Sorry, righto. What you got to say for yourself, Bambi?
Hey, cut. Listen, can we get back to the written dialogue, please? Where are we going with this, huh?
People, actors, let me explain this to you from a technical standpoint. I cannot make any sense of this episode. It will be impossible to get it together unless we get more than 5 minutes at a time in some kind of sequential order.
Look, I don't know what they're doing, but they're all psychotic anyway. I don't know what you expect from them.
Oh, we're psychotic, huh?
Where'd you pick up that word? People magazine?
I do not believe that you think I am as ignorant as my character. I happen to have been selected as a Rhodes Scholar.
What's that, a truck driving school?
Shows how little do you know. I submitted a paper on the relative instability of personality traits in the urban society. It was well received.
Well, that sure seems like an odd topic for an actress. Were you a theater major?
I turned down the Rhodes because of what he did in South Africa.
Who?
What?
Who did what?
Rhodes in South Africa.
Well, it seems like you were pretty snooty if you wouldn't go to Africa because the roads were bad.
You must not have been very dedicated.
Hey, is it too cloudy for you people to land today?
Cut the act, Joan. We're on to you.
Yeah, I'm the one who got on it.
He overheard a conversation you had with your professor on the phone.
Hey, look, can we talk about this later, please?
Joan, do you have a union card?
Yes, I have a card. I am a legitimate actress.
Oh, boo! Yes!
You can call acting a legitimate trade. It seems that all it attracts is a bunch of self-centered, deviant morons. All right, if you must know, I am studying for my second doctorate. My professor thought it would be a good idea to go undercover, as it were, for an in-depth look into the personality traits of the theatrical profession. He said they are by far the most mercurial and would help me establish a wholly integrated test group.
What?
Yeah, well, he was right. I mean, but you are out of my depth. You are far more complex a group than I had anticipated.
Well, I should think so.
Well, are we done with Queen for a day here?
All we gotta do
Can we
is
get this episode wrapped,
we
please?
need to get to the wedding sequence. That's all I asked, all right?
Let's
Please.
try it again. From the I do's. Rolling. Action.
I do.
Wait, I haven't given the pronouncement yet. If there is anyone here who objects to the union between this man and this woman, speak now or fade into the oblivion of eternity.
Well, I sure do.
Huh?
Well, it's not fair. You didn't even like him till you found out that he liked me and we liked each other.
Sheila, I didn't know you had anything to do with it.
I didn't.
I mean, aren't you supposed to say something like, gee, Bambi, aren't you sure this is gonna make you happy?
Gee, Bambi, aren't you sure this is going to make you happy? Because I don't think you're right for each other at all.
Thank you for your protest. It is duly noted.
Yeah, well, honey, you can have him. I mean, he's kinkier than a piece of twine.
What? You take that back.
No! I mean, did you hear me?
He's a sensitive, caring man.
He's a pervert. He wears women's clothing.
He's lying. You take that back.
Oh, did you just hear him? I mean, this man has serious problems.
Suzy, I can explain.
It was all an act.
Yes, an act.
Can we talk about this later, please?
It was just a gag on us, Suzy.
No, listen, we're tabling this guy's rant, please, okay? Tabling it. All we need to do is get to the
Can
waist.
we go again with Joyce, please? One more time. Action.
If there is no one here who objects to the union between this couple, I now pronounce you one in harmony in spirit and in the union of the universe.
Does that mean we're hitched?
Oh, gee, I hope so.
Oh, congratulations, you two. I want to be the first to congratulate you, and I'd be proud and honored to witness your license.
Yeah.
License.
I'm really happy for you, kid. I mean, I'm really happy for you, but just in case it doesn't work, my women's group still meets once a week.
You did get a license, didn't you?
Oh,
Well,
Yes, I want to see the license, Bo.
Well...
I need to verify the license also.
Well,
Yeah, I'd like to sign it. I've never done that before.
What's the matter, Bill? Got a little bridegroom jitters, a little bit late?
Well, say something, Bo. I believe he's catatonic.
Bambi, everybody, I plumb forgot to get the license. Bambi, I'm real sorry. You know, I make it up to you. I'm just sorry as sin. That's it. I'm just sorry as sin.
Oh, it's okay, Bo. It's not every day a girl has 2 weddings.
Does that mean you're not angry?
But only one wedding night.
Oh, you mean that I'm not gonna get...
Exactly what you think it means.
Oh, how fast can I get a license?
Oh, not until Monday.
Oh, no!
Sorry, Bo. Hey, listen. I think you need some champagne. Why don't you pass some glasses out? We'll just pour some champagne around here, okay?
Okay. Cut. Stand by me.
It's just a puff piece, really. What the college is doing for the community, where do the tax dollars go, that sort of thing.
Well, with the Appropriations Committee meeting next month, we can use all the publicity we can get.
Who is that?
Professor Weinmar. Now, over here, I'd love to show you...
Weinmar! Wasn't he... Did he win the Pulitzer or something? When was that?
Yes, the professor received the Pulitzer for mathematics 12 years ago for his work on mathematical models of the universe. Now, in the physics lab, our students have done this
What's he working on nowadays?
Oh, some theoretical processes. Quite involved, you know. Now, I'd love to show you...
But what exactly is he working on? Don't you know? If you're head of public relations around here, having someone like Weinmar on your staff would seem to me to be quite a focus for your efforts.
Yes, well, after the professor received the Pulitzer, he started working on this pet project of his, and, well, it's not something we like to talk about.
Why, is he some kind of a commie or a pervert or something?
No, nothing like that. It's just that, well...
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I can always ask him. People like that always love talking about their work.
Well, he doesn't, and I wouldn't bother him if I were you. He's quite eccentric, if you know what I mean.
I like eccentric people. Makes good coffee.
Okay, if you insist. For the last 12 years, the professor has been developing a mathematical proof for, well, it's kind of silly. It's a mathematical proof for, oh, this is hard to say, the existence of God.
The existence of God? You're kidding.
No, and he's quite devoted to it. Well, we don't give him classes anymore because all he does is work on that project. He's tenured and he only has a few more years here, and, well, he did win a Pulitzer, so...
The university can't fire Pulitzer winners, so you put up with his quirks.
Yes. I hope this won't appear in your report.
It might. It'd make a great story, you know. Scientist looks for God.
Well, I can't forbid you from talking with him, but I suggest you don't bother. He's just a crazy ex-genius.
Aren't they all?
Our students have done this wonderful project over here that I'd love to show you.
Yes, 16, 42, 39, 84. No, Z. Oh, I think so. Yeah, right. Root of 79 is, no, 16 squared, 75, 64, Z, no, not Z, Z, yes, Z, 610, 25, ZY, 16 squared, 134, 19, 19. I have you now, don't I? Don't I? My life work, here in front of me, and I have the answer. You can't hide from me anymore. You are right here, and you're real. You're as real as I am. And how real is that, you might ask? Perhaps that will be my next project. Let's see. Thought you'd fool me, didn't you? With that multiple variable right here. But you didn't. Oh no. Let's see. And then oh my God, this! Then, oh, and then, my friend, after all these years, I have you. I have found you!
Done indeed. Now it is your turn. Go ahead and hide, and I'll count to, say, 1,000,000.
Oh, okay, but no cheating, okay?
Thanks, people. We're ready to wrap it up. Go ahead, Rick.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, look, folks, we've been trying to get this wedding sequence done. You see how hard it is, right? So we're going to try it the right way. We're going to have you decide how we're going to end it. Hey. Anyway, what you're going to do, you're going to pick one of these people, and they'll end, by your applause, you'll indicate which one you want to end this whole sequence, okay? So I will now hold my hand over this one. Okay, how about her? All right, and him. All right, and her. How about Sheila? Well, Nancy. Joyce, etc. It's all yours.
Right. Gotta practice a little more here and see what I can really get going.
This is Jim Tanner with the news at 5 o'clock. The two-alarm fire in lower downtown Denver is finally under control. The cause of the alarm is unknown at this time. Damage in that fire was estimated in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Destroyed was a local eatery known as the Denver Diner. The owner could not be reached for comment. In other news, there's a new TV show in town. Denver Diner, produced by Ruane Keith and Rick Lawson, will debut this week on Vegetal.
One.
You know, who started this morose fad about ending situation comedies with a tragedy anyway?
I think it was Hill Street Blues.
That is not a situation comedy.
Well, I think it was Hill Street Blues anyway.
That's right, Suzy. Flex your authority muscle. Your opinion is valuable.
Thank you, Brewster.
Oh, and thank you for accepting my apology about that unfortunate incident earlier.
Oh, that's all right. You know, I'm really looking forward to meeting your mother.
Oh, yes, and Mumsy is just delighted you'll be joining us on our hiatus.
Oh, I can't wait to see her hiatus and her camellias, too.
How amusing.
You know, this is the first time I've ever been away from my father and my brothers.
Oh, don't worry, my dearest. You won't even miss them.
So, Joni, you got any plans for the break time?
Are you interested, or are you just trying to make conversation?
Oh, cool your jets. I mean, all's fair in love and television, okay?
Yeah, well, I'm going to finish my paper because that is the most important thing, and then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, well, if you need any additional, research material, I mean, I've been working with these people a long time. I could probably help you out. I mean, I could help you with, more valuable insight.
Thanks. It's pretty generous, but I think I can do it myself.
Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah. Pretty independent lady.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, Johnny, it was nice getting to know you. Hope to see you again soon.
Razz,
Yeah?
you don't really have 16th century torture devices hanging on your apartment wall, do you?
No, I just pull on your leg.
You know, it kind of would be interesting to see what you do have hanging on your apartment wall. It might make for some interesting charts for an appendix to my character study.
I think we can work something out.
Hey, did you see that?
What?
Oh, nothing. I just thought I saw the plate move.
Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, it couldn't have done that.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know, Rick, you're a writer. You know anything about the stigmata?
The what?
The stigmata, you know, when someone is so overcome by an image of Christ that their palms start to bleed. You know anything about that?
No, can't say that I do.
You should check it out. It's very interesting. Very interesting what one can become if they really try.
Well, so much for another season. I hope we didn't paint ourselves into a corner with that catastrophic ending.
Look, you're not planning any scenes with shower, are you, or anything? Dream stays, any of that stuff, are you?
No, are you?
No, good.
Nice work, folks. That's a wrap. All costume items must be checked in before paychecks will be issued. Will the actors playing the writer and director please turn in your dummy scripts? And I need to see you in my office. Now.
The Denver Diner, well, we're going to the diner. Don't you know, it's the only place to eat, the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver.
Hi, and welcome to the Denver Diner.
We conceived of the Denver Diner as a place where anything could happen, and it does.
Laughing manure, so make sure that you're not. Poverty has got you by your tired little collar.
There's no format that can't be changed.
Yes, our philosophy is that television was made to be broken.
Life's like sewer when you're poor.
We are the owners and proprietors of the Denver Diner.
Well, you might say we're the perpetrators.
Razz ain't yours, so make sure that you're not
We have a cast of regulars.
We have guest stars.
We have music.
We have Pirandello.
We have Peter Parker Day.
We have a studio audience.
And we have fun.
But educational fun.
Yeah, like Pee Wee Herman.
You know what I'm talking about? Can you see it? All those people coming through that door. The door to Dave's Denver Diner.
This is Rick Lawson.
And this is Ruan Keith.
Anybody in the world could come through that door. Anybody at all.
Stay with us for a few minutes.
And sample the menu.
At the Denver Diner.
Your order's always up at the Denver Diner.
And remember, it's more than a situation comedy. It's a place to eat.
We're going to the diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver Diner. Well, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat, the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver Diner. Well, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat. When you get home, you realize
This place has character. It's the kind of place where young people come to get away from their parents. Husbands come to get away from their wives. Wives come to get away from their husbands.
Hey, what you doing here? What is this? This is private property, you know, and I don't cotton to no trespassing.
That's my bird.
Listen, sweetheart, I know this won't do any good, but I'll explain it to you once, just once, and then I'll give it a try. A man's gotta stick by his guest star, no matter what. Whatever he is, he's your guest star, and you've gotta stick by him. It doesn't matter what he's done.
Sam, what are you saying?
Many of the dangerous spirits cross the border along with the good ones. Ramjob is their leader. He is the most treacherous one of all. He occupies his victims' bodies and causes them to do horrible, unspeakable acts.
Unspeakable acts? Anything you can talk about?
Know what I mean? And that's what the doctor said to my mother when he slapped my face in the delivery room.
The next time someone asks you to go to the suburbs, just say no.
No, I'm afraid not. This trans-channeling business has gotten totally out of hand. I don't have a private life anymore. It all seemed so harmless at first. When the first one or two spirits entered my being, I was thrilled. After years of patient study, I finally connected with the netherworld. The conditions have gotten so bad that they're talking about starting a union and going on strike. And asking Shirley MacLaine to arbitrate. I don't even like Shirley MacLaine.
Do you drink this much all the time?
Women without men get drunk a lot.
I'm really looking forward to meeting your mother.
Oh, yes, and Mumsy is just delighted you'll be joining us on our hiatus.
Oh, I can't wait to see her hiatus and her camellias too.
How amusing.
I want so much to break out of these constraining mindsets, you know, that, and I know that I will never be able to have a mature, mutually supportive relationship with a woman until I do. It's like a curse.
Well, you know, that's really refreshing.
Oh, good. It's I guess I'm just gonna have to apologize all over myself and just leave it at that. But I really would like to have this conversation at another time.
So would I.
Great. What do you say, well, we could rent a Jane Fonda film and we could have dinner at, say, my place.
I love it. Have you seen Julia?
Oh, I have always wanted to see that film.
He was playing the soundtrack from Cheech's new movie, Born down in East LA.
Talent in place. Where's my floor director?
Alrighty, can we clear the set, please? Talent only. Hey, talent only, buddy. This means you gotta go.
I wait in the Denver sun for the Suicide Squad. Will they stop the sun? The warm sun on 16th Street, 15th Street, 14th Street, 13th Street, 12th, 11th, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, kablooey! That's all, folks.
Now, here's the way this works. Your call is at 6 a.m., okay? You get your script at 7 a.m. You have to have it memorized by 10, right? Makeup is at 11 o'clock. We go in front, we tape the first segment at 1:30. You get a 15-minute break at 6. Then we tape the live audience segment at 8:30. Got that? Where are you going? No, wait, this is fame. This is sports. This is exciting. This is television!
You have wonderful eyes. They're mystical.
Thank you. You have incredibly clear skin.
Thank you. If life were a spatula, would we all be better?
My life is over. There is nothing to live for. Nothing to live for.
If you'll excuse me just a moment. If I may be so bold, perhaps it would be more dramatic if you lowered your voice.
You think so? Yes. Oh, okay. My life is over. I have nothing to live for. Nothing to live for.
Excuse me, no, dear me. I mean, in a more register.
Oh, no. I don't know how to do that. I need register lessons.
You do understand the meaning of register as it relates to the larynx and the voice box and the diaphragm, do you not?
Mr. Granger, I don't know you. I would never discuss my diaphragm with you.
After the game, he and his friends, they was all seniors, came over toward my girlfriend and me, Suzy May. And before you knew it, it was love at first sight. Anyway, 6 weeks later, when he promised to respect me, we did the deed that sealed our love. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't quite like what you read about in true romance. I mean, something was amiss. And 4 weeks later, I'd missed all that. So, July 4th, 1961, we was blissfully wed.
When I was a boy, and the Nazis were occupying our village, my father would often look out the window and cry. Oh, not because of what the Nazis had done to our village, our home, our farm, but because they had stopped the village clock. Oh, he would keep it running. He kept it running all his life. He kept it in tune. He would oil it. He rubbed the hands until they shone like ebony. Then they dismantled it. They took away its heart. And he would sit there at the window at night, empty, like a corpse. And he would tell me that it was a bad time because it wasn't being marked. And I knew that he was right.
This sure has been a busy day. I've been hogtied with a passel activity. I said, this sure has been a busy day. I've been hogtied with a passel activity. Oh, please do not make me say that dreadful line again.
Hey, what's wrong with that line?
Oh, look, I may be playing a hayseed, but nobody talks like that.
You know, this is really quite an amusing place you have here. While I should have never indulged in your cuisine, I do like observing the various forms of life that wander in.
Or crawl, as the case may be.
I still have nightmares about it. Cul-de-sac after cul-de-sac after cul-de-sac. And all with the same name. End of the line road. End of the line circle. End of the line boulevard. End of the line drive. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, turn your cameras off.
I never thought I'd have so much in common with a Native American woman.
Oh, honey, well, you suffer, I suffer. It's all the same. I married this one here thinking, oh, we'll have plenty of cozy evenings together, growing old, forgetting what sex is like. God rest her soul. But no. Instead, I am dragged from one end of South Dakota to the other end of Utah while this Michigan warrior here tries to find the spirits of his dead relatives. It's like the men, they live for the dead, like they can't do any better. Do you know what I'm saying? I do. Well, those are two words I never should have said, let me tell you. Hey, brave guy, ready to get a room for the night?
Wife, you will sit and you will be quiet while I attempt to communicate with my ancestors.
In a pig's eye, sweetheart, you collect the spirituality, we're looking for a Sheridan.
Do you know what Denver really needs? A down-home diner. Yeah, someplace where you can get a cup of coffee at 4 a.m. Because there's not a place in this town where you can get a decent cup of coffee at 4 in the morning. Yeah, an authentic diner. You know the kind of place I mean?
You know, this place is kind of homey.
Hey, you're right. It's the kind of place where young kids come to forget their parents. Husbands come to forget their wives, and wives come to forget their husbands.
The Denver Diner.
This place is a gold mine. A gold mine! I'd open a place like this myself if I wasn't so successful at what I'm doing now. Just think about it, though. Anybody in the world could walk through that door. Anybody at all.
Ready? Are you Rick? Am I Rick? Is this a test? Yes, I'm Rick.
Yeah, he's home. Yeah, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat, the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the Denver Diner. Yeah, we're going to the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat. When you get home, you will know by the phone. You'll be at the diner. You'll be at the Denver Diner. You'll be at the Denver Diner. You'll be at the diner. We're eating at the diner. Yeah, we're eating at the Denver Diner. We'll be eating at the diner. Don't you know? It's the only place to eat. You can tell your mama the food is hot, and they never let you know when you're not at the diner. At the Denver Diner. Denver, 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 Denver,
So stay with us for a few minutes.
And sample the menu.
Remember that your order is always up at the Denver Diner. We screwed that up.
More than a situation comedy. It says,
Stay with us for a few minutes and sample the menu at the Denver Diner.
Yeah,
Your order is always up.
At the Denver Diner.
One more time.
Hi, and welcome to the Denver Diner. Let's use Union way from my time.
Stay with us for a few minutes and sample the menu at the Denver Diner. Okay.
At the sample menu. Not quite ready. Okay. When you're ready.
Okay, we'll go. Let's go.
Okay. We have fun.
But very educational fun,
Yeah, like Pee Wee Herman.
like Pee Wee Herman. So stay with us for a few minutes.
And sample the menu. At the Denver Diner.
At the Denver Diner.
Your order's always up at the Denver Diner.
It's a situation comedy. It's more than a situation comedy. It's a place to eat.
Very good.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.